It was just the homers. When he got some balls up, they got to, they squirt him up, and other than that, he had guys off balance. Just every mistake he made, if it was a single or a double, that'd be another thing. But every mistake he made him pay for it, and they hit homers, and that's what they do when they're swinging the bat well.
Is there any update on Matt Chapman?
He just wasn't feeling good, so.
Starting pitching over the past couple of weeks, has kind of had a rough go of it in general. What is there anything you kind of see going on? Any common thing?
Well, Manaea hasn't pitched like we expect him to. And Kendall's just coming back, and those are the two guys that you expect to kind of shoulder the load. And when you're not getting the production there, and we will, and we have with both of them, you're a little bit vulnerable, and the other guys have to pick up the slack. And when you're not scoring runs, it's tough makes it tough on a guy like Smitty.
Another good night from Jed Lowry. He had a rough July, but he seems to have turned it around. What have you seen from him that you may have seen tonight as well?
He's pretty consistent what he does. Everybody's going to go through some difficult periods, but he's been really consistent the entire season, less, maybe a bad week or two.
Bob, along with this kind of stretch of not great starting pitching, the defense is also taking a little bit of a step back. What do you make of that? Is this sort of the time of year, or they go hand in hand?
We seemed like we gained some traction with it. We were playing a lot better. Certainly having Chapman helps, and Ole's a good defender here too, and we're shoring up some of the positions, and I think confidence-wise we started to get a little better, and now we're making some silly errors at times, and it's kind of because of where we've been with it. It doesn't feel too terribly good, but they continue to work, and hopefully we get past this little period here.
With Chapman, was it just something that sort of came on in the course of the game?
No, actually, he wasn't feeling good before the game. He was throwing up, and then, once he started doing it during the game, now you have dehydration issues that you have to deal with, so we got him out. My guess is, I hope he's fine tomorrow. He didn't want to come out of the game, as you would expect.